Hey everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're diving into a dessert that's pure nostalgia, pure comfort, and pure chocolatey goodness. We're making homemade chocolate pudding cups. Forget those store-bought packs. Once you see how incredibly easy and delicious this is, you'll never go back. This recipe is so simple, so rich, and so creamy. It's perfect for a weeknight treat, a party dessert, or just whenever that chocolate craving hits. So, grab your apron, and let's get started. First up, our ingredients. You'll need some granulated sugar, unsweetened cocoa. Powder the better the quality. The richer, the flavor. Little bit of cornstarch to thicken everything up, and a pinch of salt to balance the sweetness. For our liquids, we have whole milk, which will give us that super creamy texture. Some heavy cream for extra richness, a good splash of pure vanilla extract, and some unsalted butter. And of course, the star of the show, chocolate. You can use bittersweet or even milk chocolate if you prefer. All right, let's get cooking. In a medium saucepan, before you turn on any heat, we're going to whisk together our dry ingredients. That's the sugar, the cocoa powder, the cornstarch, and the salt. Whisking them now prevents clumps later on, so give it a really good mix until everything is combined and looks uniform. This little step is a game changer for getting that silky smooth texture we all love in a pudding. Now, slowly, and I mean slowly, pour in the milk and heavy cream while you continue to whisk. Once you have a thick, smooth paste, you can go ahead and pour in the rest of the milk and cream, whisking constantly until it's all incorporated. Make sure you scrape the bottom and sides of the pan to get any dry bits mixed in. Okay, now it's time to turn on the heat. Place the saucepan over medium heat. Now, this is the part where you need a little bit of patience. You're going to be whisking pretty much constantly. We're doing this to prevent the bottom from scorching and to ensure the pudding thickens evenly. It might seem like nothing is happening for the first few minutes, but trust the process. You'll start to see it thicken up. You'll see a few big bubbles pop on the surface. Once it reaches that point, keep it boiling for just 1 minute, still whisking to cook out that cornstarch flavor. After that 1 minute of boiling, immediately remove the pan from the heat. This is important. We don't want to overcook it. Now for the final flavor boost, add in your chopped chocolate, the unsalted butter, and the vanilla extract. Whisk it all together until the chocolate and butter are completely melted and the pudding is glossy, smooth, and absolutely irresistible. Just look at that shine. The smell in my kitchen right now is just heavenly. Now, for the final step, before we can dig in, we need to pour the pudding into our serving dishes. You can use ramekins, small glass jars, or even teacups for a cute presentation. Carefully pour the hot pudding into your chosen cups. You'll get about 4 to 6 servings, depending on the size of your cups. To prevent a skin from forming on top of the pudding, which some people don't mind, but I prefer it without, we are going to place a piece of plastic wrap directly on the surface of each pudding. Gently press it down so it's touching the entire surface. This blocks the air and keeps it perfectly creamy. Now comes the hardest part. Waiting. These beauties need to chill in the refrigerator for at least 3 to 4 hours. You could even make them a day ahead, which makes them perfect for parties. Alright, it's been a few hours, and our pudding is perfectly chilled and set. Let's get these out of the fridge. Carefully peel back the plastic wrap. Look at that. Perfectly smooth. No skin in sight. Now for the fun part. Toppings. This is where you can get really creative. I love a big dollop of freshly whipped cream. It's the classic choice for a reason. A little sprinkle of chocolate shavings on top never hurts either. You could also add fresh berries like raspberries or strawberries, a sprinkle of sea salt, or even some crushed cookies for a bit of crunch. Let's take a bite. Oh, wow. That is incredible. It's so rich, so intensely chocolatey, and the texture is just unbelievably creamy and smooth. It's like a hug in a cup. You can taste the quality of the ingredients, and it's 1,000,000 times better than anything you can buy. This is a dessert that feels so decadent and special, yet it's made with just a handful of simple ingredients. And there you have it. Perfect homemade chocolate pudding cups. It's a classic for a reason, and making it from scratch is so rewarding. Let me know in the comments what toppings you would put on yours. Thanks so much for watching and cooking along with me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more delicious recipes. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.